Weird Gmod Models is a really interesting ARG, which is, or should I say, inspired by the Interloper ARGs, because of the form of videos on the channel are more like investigations, similar to the Interloper videos. So I highly suggest you go to his channel and watch his videos before you watch this video, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description and in the comments, or you could just search up Weird Gmod Models in the search bar. So without further ado, let's move on. The first video is a simple discovery of these air models in a folder called ARGs. Vert and Industrial don't do anything, but Depot2B has some strange properties, such as his game freezing whenever he spawns Depot2B, along with the ambience going missing. The second video gets really technical, and when he puts the folder's name into Steam, it leads to this screenshot of what I'm guessing says Free World. Aside from the fact that a game called Free World exists, it might be something it wants, a place where it can be free, a free world. Anyway, he puts the models using one of Valve's tools only to find that this model is that Depot2B, just like how it's strange in Gmod, also appears to be this small chip, or what I'm guessing, a small part of a bigger model with missing textures. Luckily, when he decompiles them, he finds some animations, as well as this decompiled models being completely different, such as this thing showing up. And it shows up as an error when he tries to compile the model. Fun note, this model in the thumbnail is not the same model that is being used in these videos, so that in itself is really strange. Who knows, maybe this model is Depot 2 or Depot 1 for all we know. Now for the third video. He uses a custom compiler and it actually works this time, so when he finally spawns it in Gmod, it loads with the same weird effect of removing the ambience and freezing his game. It also changes his map slightly. However, now we have a good look at this guy, and soon enough, he checks the console. This time the console recognizes the model, but couldn't load the behavior of it. And when he checks the animations, this happens. Anywho, so our friend Weird Gmod Models, which I will now refer to as GMW from now on, decides to make the player a target so the model would activate its behavior, and this happens. If you noticed earlier, it's very similar to the seek animation it's doing, so it's possible that this model, Depot2B, is now seeking. It hasn't killed the player yet, so it must be seeking for something else. Even when GMW presses Z, it doesn't do anything. So either it deleted itself, or made a copy of itself that wasn't summoned by GMW, because if it was summoned by itself, then it wouldn't be, or couldn't be, deleted by GMW. I mean, seriously, GMW would just have to press Z and, well, he would be gone. Now, in the fourth video, he finds a theory of air exchange from a commenter and tests it in GM Big City, because it's a huge map. And when he spawns the models, the ambience is gone. Then he goes back into GM Construct with a now obvious fog, as well as the Half-Life 2 ambience returning for some reason. He wonders if Depot2B actually affects the game itself, and stuff happens. This time, instead of closing the game, he actually waits for something to happen, and in a bit, this happens. The skybox changes along with this weird sound. Let's just say that whenever we hear this sound, something has changed, or Depot2B is now seeking for something. Now, in the fifth video, the map is changed even more, with the colors being wrong and the water being turned into muddy water. However, the cool thing is Depot2B actually kills him, and why is he using the stalker model? He can't respawn for some reason, so he rejoins, and then he finds his corpse, which isn't normal because when you respawn, it isn't supposed to leave a corpse. And when he rejoins the game after his game crashes when he attempted to clean up everything, Depot2B is just standing there menacingly, whilst what I'm guessing is Depot2 screaming for some reason. In the 6th video, he tries to join GM Big City, but it crashes his game, so he joins GM Construct only to find that GM Big City has somehow merged with GM Construct, and seems like Depot2B is merging maps together, which is actually really cool, because if you join the McDonald's map, spawn Depot2B, then rejoin, crash, and kaboom, now you have a weird McDonald's in your map. Anyway, he tries disabling Depot2B to make it a target, a NPC instead, but unfortunately it seems like he can't disable Depot2B for some reason. Anyway, he goes into map editor and for some reason the entity catches him in the map editor. I don't even know how that's possible. This error states that this model is corrupted or needs some decompiling, but this is a compiled model, so either Hammer Editor is wrong or it's just something else. Which it always is, since this damn model somehow moved in Hammer Editor. Anyway, he figures out that Depot2B can mix and match maps together, and in the 7th video he tries to mix this map that his friend made for Depot2B to mix with GM Construct. Eventually, he finds these files, and what I'm guessing is this is from the POV of Depot2B, or it's something that is being manipulated by it.
Warning, 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 warning.
Now that we went over everything with all of the videos, let's go over everything. First of all, this entity is alive, just like most other Gmod ARGs. However, the thing is, this thing is being investigated by the ARG creator, which is why it makes it so unique, similar to Interloper. And this entity seems to want to catch maps and bring it into GM Construct for whatever reason. Maybe it is its purpose or something like that. Maybe Valve made Depot2B to test mixing maps together in real time. However, it's really weird that it's a model though. Now, obviously, because this is an ARG, it doesn't exist in the files. I've checked on the McDonald's map, but surprisingly, in the 7th video, through the weird POV footage from Depot2B, we actually get a name. GMW is called Mark. Interesting info, really. Anyway, so far, Mark has given us a few clues. Depot2B is either a tool created by Valve or a living entity. A tool is if he, if he is used to merge maps in real time, and an entity since Depot2B actually kills Mark without letting him respawn, which might indicate that Depot2B recognized him as part of the map and he couldn't respawn because his corpse was being used in the map. I wouldn't be surprised if the corpse was still there even after the heavily altered version of GM Construct. However, it does need a target, so maybe it's possible that it's taking the surrounding area of where the target goes, and once it's done taking everything from the map, it kills the player. So maybe this is an indicator that Depot2B was done grabbing everything from GM Construct. Now, GM Big City would take a long time since he would have to go to every single place in GM Big City. But if the theory is correct, once GM Big City is completely taken over by Depot2B, then Depot2B will kill Mark to show that he is done taking the map or selecting the map. Taking sounds more like it's deleting it, and well, it has deleted parts of GM Big City already, so what can we get from this ARG? First is that Depot2B is either a tool made by Valve to merge maps together in real time, or it's an entity that is targeting the player and making, just weird maps in the process. Anyway, that's it for the video. Bye!
said so.